Hi there. So in my last couple of videos, we explored some simple poses that create energy and vitality in the body and strength. But what happens if you're feeling anxious and you need to settle yourself down and become more quiet? Today's video will explore a couple of simple poses that will help with that. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cristina Roy, and I'm a certified Iyengar Yoga Teacher and the owner of Back to Health Yoga in Wappingers Falls. Let's explore these poses now. You'll need a chair or a stool and a couple of blankets and a wall. And the first one is where we'll start seated on some support in a simple cross-legged position with your back to the wall. And a couple of things to point out is that you want to have enough height underneath your pelvis so that your spine can lift up. So if you don't have any height and you find that your knees are higher than your hips and your back is rounding and you're kind of like this, then you need more height. So here I have two thick yoga blankets to give me enough height that helps to lift my chest up. And secondly, you'll bring your pelvis all the way back to the wall and your back body to the wall and have the back of your head up against the wall. So once you've gotten that set up, settle yourself. And you can close your eyes here and feel your legs, feel your feet on the floor. Feel your pelvis descending downwards on the support, grounding down. You want to see that your chest is lifting up. So don't collapse in your chest. Don't round your shoulders down, but sit upright. You can roll your shoulders slightly back and down. And now feel your back body up against the wall. Maybe the back of your head is also touching on the wall. And feel that support. Feel the wall supporting you. The wall is there as a prop, as a tool to help to send signals to the nervous system that you are supported and to help you relax. So take some time observing the support of the wall. Let your back body take in that support. Start to become aware of your breath. Feel the inhalations and the exhalations. Feel the breath as it moves in and out of your lungs. Allow the breath to be a little bit longer, slightly soft, slow, smooth breaths in and out. Let the breath fill your lungs. Feel the breath as you inhale, feel it filling your lungs. Observe the response as you exhale. Just watch your breath. Don't let this create any tension, any stress. Just let the breath flow smoothly, softly in and out. Take a couple of more of those. Then you can bring your breath back to a natural rhythm, a natural ebb and flow. And start to slowly open your eyes. First, just letting a little bit of light in. Keep your eyes soft, your gaze straightforward, gaze quiet. And now for this next one, we'll need a chair. So move slowly and get a chair for yourself. You'll place it right in front. We'll still be seated here on the support. You can switch the cross of your legs and send your buttocks back. And then we'll hinge forward. So I'm hinging at my hips. I bring my forearms onto the chair seat and I rest my forehead down. And I have to find the right placement of the chair so that my torso can extend. So you want to see that you're not completely rounding and collapsing in your chest, but there's still some length to the sides of your trunk. You'll rest your forehead down on your arms. And just settle in here. And now the direction of the skin on your forehead is in such a way where it's moving from your hairline down towards the crown of your nose. So make that adjustment with how your head is placed on your arms so that the skin is releasing downwards. Because if the skin is being pulled up towards your hairline, that creates more activity in the brain and in the nervous system. But when the skin pulls down away from the hairline, that creates a sense of quieting to the nervous system and the brain. And now start to observe your breath. Feel the inhalations and the exhalations. And notice where you feel the breath. You might feel it more towards the back ribs. As you inhale, the breath fills the back ribs, the back lungs more here because you're in this downward facing position. And in this downward facing position, this is what also helps to bring a sense of quieting to your nervous system, quieting to your face, your brain. Let your jaw unhinge and let your jaw hang down. Release any tension in your jaw, in your neck, your throat, your tongue. Take some smooth, soft breaths. Now, slowly start to bring yourself up and you would switch the cross of your legs and come forward again to do this pose again with the other cross. However, you can do that on your own time. I'll show you next, the next position. So you'll come to stand, and depending on your flexibility, you can use the chair again. You'll have your feet slightly wider than hip width, and you'll fold forward and rest your forehead on the chair or on your arms. Now, if you're slightly tighter on the back of the legs, you can also use something taller, like a stool. And you want to have your forehead on something that's soft, so not a hard surface. So here I'm placing a blanket on the top of the stool. And I have my Feet slightly wider than hip width. The outer edges of my feet are parallel to each other. And then I come forward. And here, for this height, it's fine for me to rest my forehead directly on this soft support, and my arms are folded above my head. And so once you've found your right height, and again, if you need to build more height, you can always add more blankets on top to build to a position that is comfortable for you to stay in for a minute or so. And so you'll press the soles of your feet down, and your legs are active, so your kneecaps are lifting up, but your mind and your brain is quiet. Your face is soft, your eyes are soft. And again, you want the direction of your forehead, the skin on your forehead, to go downwards, away from your hairline, to bring that sense of quieting to your brain. You can unhinge your jaw, let your jaw release down, let your tongue be soft. Eyes soft. And take some smooth, soft, slow breaths in and out. Here in this other variation of a downward facing position, this creates a quieting. It's also good for relaxing your heart. The heart doesn't have to work as hard. It's not when you're compared to when you're standing upright. It's cooling to the body. Take a couple of more breaths. And then when you're ready, you'll slowly bring yourself up. Keep your face soft, eyes soft. Move slow as you bring yourself up. Just take a moment and stand. You can have your back to the wall. Again, feeling that support of the wall. Okay. And then the last position is where we bring the legs up the wall. So you'll come onto your mat and you'll bring your buttocks all the way up to the wall, and you'll bring your shoulder down, roll onto your back, and bring your legs straight up. You want to try and bring your pelvis as close to the wall, but so that your legs are straight. Now, if your hamstrings are very tight, you can bring yourself further away from the wall. Another option is to place a blanket underneath your pelvis, and that will help to relieve some tightness at the back of the legs as well. Now your feet can be hip width apart, your arms along your sides, the sides of your neck is long. Move your shoulders away from your ears. And close your eyes. Relax in your throat. Soften your tongue. Soften around your eyes. You can close your eyes. Just let the breath flow smoothly, softly in and out. So don't try to control the breath here. Just take some smooth breaths in and out. natural breaths. Now, this is a wonderful pose to do at the end of the day when you just need to kind of refresh yourself, refresh your mind, and get some relaxation. It's like taking a power nap. So you can stay here for about 5 minutes, and it'll bring a sense of lightness and just a sense of being have rested. And then stay here for as long as you like. I'm going to come up. When you're ready, you'll come up. And so thank you. Here's another alternative for a video, a sequence if instead you need to kind of create a sense of quieting with yourself if you're feeling a little anxious. So thank you for joining in. And if you like this video or any of my other videos, feel free to please share. Feel free to like my page, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All the best.